We're diving deep into some of the most anticipated sets from Union Arena as Bleach Volume 2 and Black Clover have just hit the shelves. But we have one big question to ask ourselves. Which set is better? Is Bleach going to bring the heat with some of its iconic characters, or is Black Clover going to surprise us with some of its pulls? So stick around and find out which set is better as we have our first ever dual set showdown.
In the world of TCG, take your stand. With 7 cards in hand.
Alright guys, I am super excited for today's video. We have our first ever dual set showdown as Bleach Volume 2 and Black Clover literally came out at the exact same time. So I don't know if we ever had that before, especially in Union Arena, but I'm really excited to see what we pull from Bleach and from Black Clover. So welcome to part 1 of this series video. Part 2 is going to be coming out next week on Wednesday, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. But if you guys enjoy this channel, you guys enjoy all the TCGs that we're opening, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let us know down in the comment, do you guys like Union Arena? Do you guys like the Bleach or the Black Clover? Or are you anticipating some other set as well? I know we got Solo Leveling coming. I know we got Full Metal Alchemist is coming as well. But I'm excited to see what we get into these set. So I'm not going to waste any more time, and we're going to jump right into both of these. So we have Bleach right here. I know it's a little harder to see right here. There it is right there. And then we have our Black Clover. So we're going to actually open up Bleach first and kind of analyze some of the cards and really see, you know, the artwork, some of the characters that they bring. At the same time, you know, let's see what some of our pulls are. I haven't opened any of these sets, you know, at all, so I'm going to be very surprised as much as you guys are. At the same time, I'm going to be very transparent. Black Clover and Bleach are some of the animes I haven't really watched. Most of the animes I watch are like Attack on Titan, Solo Leveling, Demon Slayer, One Punch Man. You guys know that from my One Punch Man opening. And then I'm actually looking at like Tokyo Ghoul. I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen. So Jujutsu Kaisen actually gonna be one of the next sets we open, next to Full Metal Alchemist and Solo Leveling that's coming. So, all right, here is our Union Arena Bleach Volume 2. Let's go ahead and open up this set. But let me know down in the comments, guys. Did you guys open this set? Are you guys playing with it competitively? And what's your favorite combination of decks that you guys are playing with? I know there's a list out there. I just saw it earlier today on some of the competitor decks that people are playing. And like I said, I'm trying to get into it. The only problem is that where I live, not a lot of people play it. It's really more down south, you know, especially in like the Miami market. So maybe I'll take a trip down there and go and jump over there. I did have one of the guys reach out to join one of their groups. The only problem is that I live so far north, so trying to join that group it's a little harder. It's a little far for me, but you know, maybe in the future I'll grow bigger where I'm at as well. All right, so here's our Bleach box opening right here. Here is our promo card. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna pull this off to the side. Let's see what this promo card's all about. But I hear good things about Bleach. I know Bleach has been around the anime for quite some time, and you know, I need to do better. I need to do better by you guys. I need to do better by Bleach, and really see what the anime is all about. So, all right, here is our promo. Let's see what it is. Ooh, okay. I really like how, see, you know, obviously that's not going to be Genmen 10, as you can see. Look at that. That's not that good. But I really like the foil on Union Arena. I really like how they do that. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this promo into a sleeve right here. But yeah, that's actually a pretty nice foil. I do like a lot of the artwork that Union Arena brings, just because, you know, when you compare it to Pokemon or Lorcana or some of the other ones, you know, some of them might have like similar patterns. I know Pokemon has like that glitter kind of foil. Union Arena has more of like that rainbow, so you might see a lot of that as well. But I really just like with artwork when it comes to Union Arena, how you know, it's the same card, especially if you get like the signature series, or sorry, you get a signature or get some of the other high value cards. It's just really nice to see, and I like how they take their time with the artwork. So that's why we're doing this, because we love Union Arena. All right, guys, here's our box. You know, as always, we don't like to always keep that somewhere, toss it that way. And here are all of our packs here for Bleach. So I'm going to put these off to the side, and we're going to start ripping these open. But I have yet to actually open or pull a signature. So maybe we could do that in Bleach, today. I'd be happy if we can do that. Just because, again, we haven't done it before. So, all right. Let's go ahead and start jumping right into some of these. If I butcher some of these cards or these names, just let me know. Again, I haven't watched a lot of the anime, so I might not be as familiar. All right. Right here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce these names. Ichigo, I know him, obviously being one of the main character. All right, so we're just going to slowly go through some of these. What I really like is just how the thickness of the cards too. They're just really high in quality, so people who love to play these, ooh, that's nice. Oh, okay. I think this is one of, I don't think it's this one, but I think this is one of the action point cards that people love to see, especially the foil. Even though it's not foil, I'm going to put it into the sleeve right here. But just looking at our foil right here, let me pull this up. I love the rainbow effect of that. And some of these full art cards as well are really nice. So far, just from this one pack, I can't give you my full opinion on it because we don't have too much information on it. But I like it. All right. Yeah, Bleach, I got to get into the anime. I really like, Tokyo Ghoul and Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people, jumped on that hype train when it first came out. But I see why. It's such a good anime. Same thing with Demon Slayer. It was one of the ones that surprised me. And I know we're really, we're opening Bleach and we're talking about, Jujutsu Kaisen. But I mean, it's just another anime that I highly recommend to, take a look at. All right, there's that, and all right, nice. But yeah, Bleach has been around, I think, probably since I was maybe a kid. I think Bleach has been around. I've never watched a lot of Bleach, and not a big fan. I wouldn't say not a big fan. Just don't know a lot of the story, and I know that's wrong by me, especially opening up this set. So I don't have a lot to talk to you guys about, especially Bleach. But I mean, why can't we acknowledge the anime itself and it's set here in Union Rain? Obviously, it's being volume 2. Ooh, okay. That's a nice foil. Look at that. Whether you are a fan of Union Arena or One Piece or Pokemon, I mean, the foils, you have to at least give credit where credit's due, and acknowledging that the foils in the Union Arena sets are just top tier. You just can't, deny that. All right. Since these cards are a little harder to pull, I might pull double. So, all right, let's see if we can get a signature. I know those signature cards are just, man, they're so nice. And the Demon Slayer one that I want, okay, that's the end of that card. But the Demon Slayer one that I want for Tanjiro, and then the One Punch Man. I mean, what I like about them too is that it's like comic book kind of style. And then they have the signature in foil, and it's either gold or black, or just the color of the card. But I'm hoping that we could pull one of those in Bleach. That'd be funny. Obviously, not. I haven't watched a lot of Bleach, and to pull that in a Bleach set would be kind of I was gonna say counterproductive. Ooh, let's go, the Ichiro. Wow, that is okay. Hang on, let me put this in here. Look at that. That's an awesome Ichigo right there. I think I said Ichiro earlier, but it's actually Ichigo. Okay. One thing I like about Union Arena, and one thing I don't like about Union Arena. I do like how they have some of their art cards like this. Especially with the double, you can see the outline. The one thing, I think I mentioned it in the Demon Slayer set, was I didn't like how they used the same artwork for some of the same card, the same rarity. So you could get a really nice Tanjiro or Inosuke, But the only difference is depending on how good the card or how rare the card is, it was the background. I really wish they just took the time to do different artwork for the cards just to show it the rarity of it. That Ichigo is actually really nice though. I'm actually pretty excited that he pulled that. Even though I'm not gonna probably play it, but all right. Ooh, okay. That's super nice as well. Look at that. Hey guys, watch out for Union Arena. They're getting better and better, and with the more anime sets they keep announcing, it's just how can you not how can you not get into Union Arena? How can you not like Union Arena? I know One Piece is probably the more popular one, but how can you just not acknowledge Union Arena? I mean, super exciting with the cards. A lot of the animes that a lot of people, and they're bringing in a lot of IP. So it's just going to continue to keep building up, and I'm excited to see like Volume 1, Volume 2. Ooh, okay. A nice action point card. We're going to put that off to the side. That's really nice. How are you not going to acknowledge Union Arena? I mean, with solo leveling being really popular this year, and they already announced that it's coming later this year, I mean, that set is going to sell out. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to do whatever I can to get my hands on that set, and I'm probably going to buy more than one. I know, I mentioned I was going to open more Demon Slayer, more One Punch Man, and I haven't just yet, but I promise you, for solo leveling, you're probably going to see a lot of those. And I know what you guys are probably saying. Oh, Miles is jumping on the bandwagon, everybody likes solo leveling. It's just such a good anime. I mean, how can you not like it? Even if you read the comments, I haven't read, not the comics, the manhwa, because it's Korean. How can you not like it? It's such a good story. I think there's such a good story, and it's such just the development of the character as well, the main character. All right, write this in. All right, cool. All right, we got a few more packs left, but yeah, no. Listen, I don't care what you say. I want to keep opening it. And then Fullmetal Alchemist is coming too. I think I put it on my Instagram earlier this week. Come on, if you don't like Fullmetal Alchemist, you don't like anime. Fullmetal Alchemist is one of those classic animes, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Hakusho. I mean, Dragon Ball Z. Come on now. Now I'm hoping they bring Dragon Ball Z to Union Arena, but I don't know if they would. I know Dragon Ball Z has its own TCG, but that'd be pretty cool if they bring that. Ooh, okay, another Ichigo. Man, we're just getting lucky with Ichigo today. Maybe we'll pull a signature. I don't know. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z has its own TCG, so I don't know how. First of all, I don't know how good it's doing right now. And I don't know if Union Arena has access to the IP, so that'd be nice if they could. They could bring it to light, but I don't know. Let's see. All right. I'm kind of pulling doubles of these cards just because they're so thick. I keep grabbing both of them. All right, let's see. Can we pull a signature? Oh, nice. I feel like, did we pull them already? No, we did not? No. I don't know. Listen, I don't watch a lot of Bleach. But I know Ichigo is obviously the main character, so I know a lot about him. But so far I like the set. I think the Ichigo is what's killing it for us. And I did say it earlier that is Bleach gonna take this one? So we're gonna look at the pulls, and just admire the artwork. And then like I said, we have part 2 coming up next week. So be sure to catch part 2 and then really get our opinion and a review on which set was better. All right. We got a couple packs left, but we're coming down to the last couple of cards. Ooh! I've never seen one like this before. Just like, look at that art. All right. If you guys don't like Union Arena, I don't know what to tell you. The artwork itself, if you don't play the game, all right, if you don't play the game, or, you just watch the anime, or you just like, you're trying to get into a new TCG, check out Union Arena. I mean, anime has been around for a long time. And it's nice to watch the TV show and to get into the card game as well. And you can introduce, you can mix your decks with different anime, and see how they both work together in terms of like functionality. But with Union Arena, it's just nice to watch a show and then go and play the game. Kind of like Lower Kana or Pokemon, but I think you have a little bit more backstory when it comes to Union Arena. Nope. All right. 3 packs left in Bleach. So far, Bleach has been killing it with the Ichigo, and maybe it'll take it. I don't know, but we still got Black Clover that we have over here, which we're gonna do in part 2. So if you guys are liking this opening, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know down in the comments. Is Ichigo your favorite character, or who's your favorite character from Bleach? All right. Ichigo again. All right, nice foil there. Again, if we pull a signature in Black Clover, Black Clover takes it. I don't care what you say. Black Clover will take the win. But if it doesn't, I think maybe Bleach might take it. But you know, I don't want to count Black Clover out because I hear it's a good anime, and I hear the cards in that are fire. So let's see when we open it if it's going to be one of those. Ooh, okay. Another one. All right. Again, these cards are super high quality. Just the thickness of them, I love them. All right, last pack magic. All right, we got Bleach. All right, last card. I'm gonna go slow on this one, guys. All right, I don't know most of these cards, and again, I'm probably going to butcher if I tried, but hey, that's okay. Super okay. All right, coming to our last ones here. All right, no signature. Man, if Bleach gave a signature today, I think it would have took it, even if we didn't even open up. We didn't open up Black Clover. But let's take a look at the pulls. All right. Ooh, I don't want to put that on the floor. There for you. Okay. Yeah, Ichigo again taking it. Oh, there's our action point, not a foil, but that's okay. Yeah, Ichigo really taking us home. But yeah, no. Let me know, guys. Did you guys like this opening? Did you guys open this set already? I mean, or are you guys waiting for some of the other anticipated sets? But yeah, no, that's super nice. That's great. Well, that's going to do it for part 1, guys. But let me know down in the comments below. Did you guys like this opening for Bleach Volume 2? Are you excited to play with some of these cards? Or are you kind of waiting for, you know, some other anticipated sets like Solo Leveling or Full Metal Alchemist? But be sure to catch part 2 on Wednesday as we open up Black Clover and really decide, is Black Clover going to take home this dual showdown, or is it going to be Bleach that's going to run away with it? But as always, thank you for hanging out with us, and I'll see you guys in the next video.